Hi, everyone. I am doing a quick tutorial on Google and Google type products. I did one on what is Drive, basically. So I explained Drive. If you haven't seen that one, go back and look at our YouTube. Today I'm going to talk about Google Docs. So here is Google Docs. I'm going to start a new one. Uh, let's look at the templates. Let's start one from a template. Why not? There are no templates available here. Oh, for Glenavon. So what's really cool is if we wanted to create a template um, for something, I always go back to Exchequer, but it could be any office that you have. If you have a report that you want them to start using, you can make a template for it. They can access it from their Google Docs because it's within the kingdom. And there you have it. They can just make a copy of it and away you go. But we don't have any. So we have any number of things. I don't know what that is. I am going to click on it and we're gonna use this report. Okay. So there you have it. We have now have this, and I do not believe you need to make a copy because it's a template. You can't change the template. So it starts it up new. Okay. So there is that. Or I can just go up and create a new one, but let's work on this. Okay, so first up, I want to say that the shortcuts that you're used to using on your Word documents still work. Control or Command C for copy, Control or Command V for pasting. So all of those work the same. A couple things that Google does is if you've created a document and you've made something bold, it will create this outline for you automatically, which is very, very handy because it does it without you even knowing it. And I would say I want to go here. You can just zip down there. Okay, I want to go there. I want to come back up to the title. So that's very handy. So anything that's bold, it thinks it's a section. So if you're doing something like that, very handy. I'm going to get rid of that right now. Or you can click on it to bring it back, or you can, and then you can add your own, but I'm not going to do that. So this works just like any Windows product. Okay, so anything that you normally make your documents on, this works the exact same. Here is your file, so you can make a copy of it, you can download it, you can rename it, all this stuff. You can email it to somebody, you can share it with somebody, which I talked about in the last one, but I'll talk about that again. You can open something new. You can edit it. Now, what's really great is you can undo it. Okay, so if you made a mistake, you just click undo, and there you go. View. Obviously, that just makes sense. Insert. These are all the things that you could insert. I am not going to go over all of them because you can read it. Um, Format, so you can do all the stuff that you would normally do. Tools, spelling, word count, citations, anything like that you can add. Extensions are things that Google has that help you do neat stuff. And that's all I can really say because there's a ton of them. Okay. Um, but you have to know specifically what add-ons you need to make it do cool stuff. Um, and when I do the one on Google Forms, or not Google Forms, technically it's Google Sheets. There's some really cool extensions there, but you can do it. So you could come in and you can change it to winter is coming. Now I'm just working on a train of thought. Please don't take anything. Oh, look, and it automatically updates. The other thing that it does is it automatically saves it. Everybody's like, where do I save it? Where do I save it? Nope, it automatically saves it. There is no saving. So, as a teacher, for me, things like that, this makes it wonderful. So, I can come up here, and if I slide over here, I can add a comment. I can make a suggested edit. I can say, "Ooh, I really like that change." So I'm going to love it. I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to say, you know what? I really don't like that picture. That's kind of depressing. I could highlight something and make a comment, and so everybody could see it. Please check your grammar. Okay. Then I can make a comment. Um, and you're like, well, it's yours. Why would you do that? You'll see why you would do that in a minute. Okay. So all that is great. I'm not going to change any of this. We're just going to use this document. So you can do all of that fun stuff. Then down here, you have your undo automatically. There's your print. That is if you want to do a spell check. That's your view. That's your heading. Here is your fonts. So you could just click down there and find any font you want with the size, blah, blah, blah. That's if you want to insert a link, you would highlight it. This is how you change the color. Add a comment, but you can do that by coming over here, like they did. Remember? Okay. This is inserting a picture. There's your format, alignment. Where do you want it to go? Changing your paragraph spaces, checklists, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And that's saying that I am editing. Okay, so couple things that are really great about it is that you are able to share it, and you are able to make this a live document, which means that multiple people can be editing on it at the same time. And you're going, oh, that's going to be insane. How can we do that? Why would we do that? That just doesn't seem logical, but it's actually pretty cool. So right now, this setting, and I went over this in the first one, but I'm going to go over it real quickly again. This is shared only with me, but I'm going to click on here, and I am going to only people with the access can open it. I'm going to give me, not Dot, but Christy, access to it. And I'm going to say, please review. Okay. And I'm going to send it. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to, and it's just saying, hey, this is outside of Glenavon. Do you want to share it? I'm going to say, yes, I'm going to share it anyway. And zip, there it goes. Okay. So now I've shared it. You can share it with as many or as few people as you want to. And now, so it doesn't have the link up here because the setting is still at just with the people who have access. You can, however, change it to people in Glenavon, or you can change it to anybody that has the link. So if it doesn't matter who they are, you can just click that. So you might have somebody that's in the SCA, but not in, does not have a Gmail account through the kingdom. So this could be very, very important. So if I click on this and click done, notice now what I call the little skate. Looks like a person on a skate comes up saying that anybody that has the link can access it. Okay, so back to why would I share it to somebody? So I'm going to come to my personal one, and I'm going to go to my drives over here. Okay, and now I'm going to go to shared with me. And look, there is that document. So I'm going to come here. All right. And ba-bam. There you go. And I also was sent an email, and it said the comment that I left. So here I can see all of this. Now I'm going to come back here, and I got to check a setting because I don't know what I allowed me to do. So I'm going to come back here, and I am an editor. So right now, technically, Christy can edit that document. I could make it to where all I can do is leave comments, or all I can do is look at it. I can say you have a week to do it. If after that week you have not done anything, bye-bye, you now lost your access to it. I can transfer ownership, or I can remove their access. Okay, so I am an editor. So I can come back here and I can say winter. No, let's leave that. I can say Glenavon Chamberlain. Well, it popped up automatically. It thinks it knows I've done some Chamberlain work, so that's why it pops up. And now I'm going to come back here, bloop, and I'm going to get off that. And look, it's already added. Okay. Now, what is good is, see this? This tells me who did what. So if you're like, oh, but anybody can go in there and change it, and then we don't know who did anything. Well, no, that's not true, because any change will be marked by who changed it. Okay. So then when I come back here, oop, that's not it. When I come back here and I say, uh, uh, I don't know, jingle bells, jingle bells, whatever. I'm not prepared to type, but so I made that comment. I'm going to come back over here, and you are going to see that it makes that change mine, or that's where my cursor is. Okay. Anyway, that's where my cursor is. So technically, it doesn't really necessarily. It shows you where your cursor is, so it doesn't really show you yet who made those changes. However, when you come over here and you come down to version history, you can see and click on version history. So now it is going to tell me everything that was changed. Okay. So if you notice over here, it's color coded. So who marked out this? That would have been the Glen Aubin communications person. Who changed the course name? That would have been Christy Spillane. Who did that and made it Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells? So if somebody's in there just wreaking havoc, you know who exactly did it, which is wonderful as a teacher. And it's great in group editing because people can't hide. Okay. And they're like, but it's too late. People have already made those changes. Have they? They really haven't. Now, this is new. I don't know what this does. Okay. So this is going to highlight and go back to, the changes in order. So you can look at it that way and really do that. But notice here it says all versions. So I didn't name any version, but it's going to chronologically and periodically save your versions. So you can go back and you can click on this and it's going to bring it up without any of the changes. So if worse comes to worse, you can restore this right here. Okay. And then you can go back and you can do whatever. Oh, but I really do. No, I like this version. And you can name them or just leave them time stamped. Now, it will not let you just get rid of one or two things. Okay. But what you can do is you can come back here. And if you catch it soon enough, you can just click undo. You can't undo what somebody else did. You can only undo what you did, but you can reset it and you can know who's messing it up. Okay. So that is super helpful. Okay. So that's it in a nutshell. Adding comments we went over. So you can once again come over here and say, yes, I do like that. That is such great writing. I love it. Oh, if you wanted to change a picture, you could come here and you would do replace image. This is also fantastic with Google. So I want to search the web. It does it within the document. Okay. So I'm going to put in a RAM. Let's see what images. Nope, not a Ram truck. Ram animal. Okay. And I think that this little dude. No, let's do this little dude. And then I'm going to replace it. And then ba-bam, there's the RAM. Ba-bam, there's the RAM. Okay. So, and then you can just play with all this stuff up here. You can do different things. You can recolor it. You can text wrap it. You can do that. So that's it for me. I hope everybody has a great day. Out.